Hi there, Leo, and welcome to your reading for whenever you find it. Let's find out what's going on for you at the moment. This reading is good for whenever you come across it, whenever you find it. I'm Nay from Sol and Luna Tarot by Nay. If you're a returning viewer, then welcome back. Oops, that flew out. If you're brand new, then welcome in. If you do enjoy the reading today and you haven't already subscribed, then please do so. I'd so appreciate it. My channel is an infant and I can do with every subscribe that I can get. I would so appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Okay, keep an eye out too. If you do subscribe, then you can check out my channel and not miss any of the daily readings. I do 1 minute little short readings for every sign for each day. Okay, I do air signs, fire signs, earth signs, all of the signs, okay, but they're individual readings in those readings, just to help you through your day and to give you a little bit of inspiration. Let's see, we have full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Okay, so you might need to do some detoxing at the moment there, Leo. Then we have soul lessons, spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan. Okay, so you might need to be you might be having some spiritual growth at the moment and you may need to detoxify, okay? Get some of that negative energy out of your system. Sometimes when we do go through a lesson, at the end of it, we do need to recharge and renew and get rid of all of that energy out of our body. Get some sage happening, okay? Do a bit of a detox. Could be with our body as well. Try and do it on all levels. With your food, you know, physically. Try and do it mentally. Try and do it spiritually. Try and do it emotionally. Detox in all the ways that count. Get outside and ground yourself with the grass there. Okay, tell us about soul lessons for Leo. Okay, they flew out. Okay, we have Justice, the King of Cups, and the Magician. Beautiful energy. I myself have my ascending in Leo, so I'm interested. Let's see. Tell us about detoxify. Tell us about detoxify. Oh, okay, we had quite a few pop out then. Let's see, we're going to take this one. We will take them all. They all flew out for a reason. Put them so we can see them. I hope you can see them all there. If we push these up here, and you should be able to. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. You know, this has been showing up in just about everybody's readings. The Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. This tells me that collectively at the moment, the energy is speeding up. Okay, it's been in every star signs reading just about so far, I think. I don't think it's been missed out anyone. So energy is speeding up at the moment and everything's starting to align with the Eight of Wands there, okay? Beautiful energy coming in. Lots of communication happening at the moment. Lots and lots of back and forth communication. Let's have a look and see. Soul lessons. Your soul lesson at the moment has got to do with justice, about balancing yourself out. That's probably why the universe wants you to do some detoxing. So then your chakras can align. Everything can balance out. Okay? We have the King of Cups here. That's somebody who feels very deeply. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Could be somebody who feels very deeply but doesn't show it. Okay, they might keep their emotions to themselves, but they do feel very deeply. This also very well could be you. Okay, Leo. Then we have the Magician. That's Virgo and Gemini energy. That's about manifestation and making things happen. Okay, so one of your soul lessons to do with your spiritual growth and your divine plan, you might be manifesting something to do with leveling up and finding this balance. Okay, and you might be really needing to work on your heart chakra there and opening that heart chakra up and dealing with those deep down emotions. The King of Cups feels very deep, but he doesn't always share it. So maybe there's some feelings that you need to share to be able to balance things out there. Okay, Leo, that's what I'm getting from that. We'll find out when we clarify. There might be somebody in particular that you need to share some sort of deep down emotion that you've been holding on to, that's been stopping you from having this balance. Okay, and that might be your lesson at the moment. Okay, over here we have detoxify, and when you do that, that's detoxifying those emotions. Okay, that's balancing out your emotions and getting out that shadow side, facing that shadow side, those emotions that could be blocking you. Okay. So then we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you may need to communicate with somebody. That's what my feeling is about this. You need to communicate your emotions that you've been keeping bottled up, and you need to communicate this possibly to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's somebody that you've known for a very long time from your past. With the Six of, it's the Six of Swords, sorry. I'm thinking Six of Cups. No, it's to be able to move forward to calmer waters. You need to be able to communicate with this person. Okay, things might have been a little bit up in the air with them recently. And it could be regarding some sort of situation where you're trying to work together with them and somebody else, and maybe just things didn't flow so well. You've had to come up with some sort of strategy with the Seven of Swords. Maybe one of you have felt like there's been a little bit of deception and shadiness going on with that. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a love situation. It can be in a work situation. It can be in a family situation. But somebody's felt like something shady's gone on, and they want to move on to these calmer waters, but it's going to take, I think you've felt that, and I think that you haven't expressed those emotions, and I think you need to be able to balance out these energies. You need to be bold and assertive and do this and have this communication to be able to move on to smoother waters. Okay. Yeah, as I say, you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be dealing with a Libra here. You could be dealing with Virgo or Gemini here. Or you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So lots of water energy and lots of air energy there. Okay, let's find out. Let's clarify. What is going on for Leo? Tell us about Justice and King of Cups and the Magician. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles with Justice there. Then we have the Chariot with the King of Cups. That's that fast-moving energy like the Eight of Wands here. But victory and success will come when you open up about those emotions and share them. Open your heart up. Two of Cups. You've been manifesting this. You've been wanting to tell somebody something from your emotions. This is you opening up emotionally with somebody else, and they're going to tell you something as well. Okay, it's not just going to be you telling them something. They've got something to tell you as well with the Two of Cups. You're both opening up emotionally, and you've been manifesting this, and you've been wanting this. It could also be with somebody, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but you want stability. You want things to be balanced, and you want to find stability with that King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is the most stable out of all the kings. Okay. And you will have victory and success with this if you choose to open up, if you do this. And this will be a beautiful life lesson then that will come to a completion there for you. You'll have spiritual growth, okay? It'll help you work then towards your purpose. And it's all part of your divine plan there, Leo. Let's see. Tell us about the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we've had the sun pop out on the Seven of Swords. Whatever shady went down, light is going to be shone on that. So maybe when you talk about that and what you felt was shady, this person's going to say something to you. Because look at that light right behind where you swap this cups of emotion. Okay, let's have a look and see. Now we have the Ace of Swords. There's that Eight of Wands. Very fast-moving energy. Communication, once you start communicating, it's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of energy, lots of fast communication, and it's going to be very intense, and it's going to be very passionate. Okay, I think it's going to work out very, very good, but it just has to be kicked off with that Ace of Swords. Okay, then we have the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is, you're feeling stuck about this energy with this Queen of Wands person. I think this is someone else, okay, and you're feeling very stuck on them. You're feeling stuck because you need to communicate this to them. Okay, you felt like something's been going down. Six of Swords. We have the High Priestess. There's that not knowing, okay? And it can be somebody being quiet and being silent. Maybe you've retreated for a little while and you've gone within a little bit, and you've got to follow your intuition now to lead you to this calmer waters. And I think your intuition is telling you that you need to speak up and you need to talk about these deep emotions that you have. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, then it's going to bring a lot of healing between you and all the people involved. I think there's three of you involved. I think it might be a family matter. Okay, but there's going to be healing involved with the Hermit card there. That's Virgo energy as well. And you had Virgo energy over here with the Magician as well. We also have Pisces energy with the High Priestess. And we have Cancer energy with the Chariot. Like I said, it's lots of air and lots of air and water signs here. Okay, but we also do have a little bit of earth coming in. Bottom of the deck there for you, Leo, is the Page of Wands. It all starts with that first message, Page of Wands. Somebody's got to take that leap of faith, send that first message, and then all this beautiful healing and soul lessons can be learnt. Let me know how you enjoyed that, please, Leo. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'd so appreciate it. Once again, I'm Nay from Sol and Lunar Tarot by Nay. Have a great day. Bye.